Chennai and parts of Tamil Nadu continue to reel under unrelenting showers for the third day, leaving most roads and bylanes flooded and neighborhoods without power supply. However, water has started receding since Monday. 4 people have died due to rain-related incidents in Tamil Nadu, and over 260 huts and 70 houses have been damaged. The city and its neighboring districts are likely to face more days of intense rain, and an alert has been issued for people living in low-lying areas in parts of the state. IMD has predicted thunderstorms and light to moderate rain for the next 3 hours at 1 or 2 places over Chennai, Chengalpattu, Tiruvallur, Kanchipuram, Viluppuram, Nagapattinam, Kudalur, Mayiladuthurai, Tiruvarur, Tanjavur, Pudukottai, Ramanathapuram, Shivagangai, and other southern coastal districts. A doctor, his driver, and a typist were arrested on Monday, November 8th, for allegedly threatening former West Bengal Chief Secretary Alapan Bandyopadhyay. Prima facie, it appeared that Dr. Arindam Sen had some mental health issues. Police are trying to trace his medical history. The doctor stated that he had been under mental stress. In some instances, he allegedly wrote threatening letters as he had some grudge. He was also influenced by TV news and wrote such letters. During the investigation, Hari Street Police arrested typist Bijoy Kumar Kayal of Kolkata on Wednesday evening from Ras Bihari Avenue. Upon interrogation, he revealed that he had typed out a threatening letter on the instructions of Sen. Accordingly, Sen was arrested from his Raja Ram Mohan Roy Sarani residence. After his statement was recorded, Sen's driver Ramesh Shaw also was arrested. India reported 10,126 new cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours, which is the lowest in 266 days, according to the latest update by the Union Health Ministry. The fresh cases are also 11.6% lower than what was recorded on Monday and brings the total caseload to more than 3,43,77,000. Even the active cases have declined by 2,188, and now the total caseload stands at more than 1,40,000, which is the lowest in 263 days. The country recorded 332 deaths due to infection in the last 24 hours. With this, the COVID-19 death toll in India has now touched more than 4,61,000. With a total of 11,982 patients being discharged in the last 24 hours, the total recoveries now stand at more than 3,37 lakh. India's recovery rate also now stands at 98.25%. At least 4 children died after a fire broke out at Children's Ward of Kamla Nehru Hospital in Madhya Pradesh's Bhopal on Monday. According to news agency PTI, the fire started at around 9 p.m. on the 3rd floor of the hospital building, which houses the pediatric ICU. The cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained. At least 40 children were admitted to the ICU ward, out of which 36 have now been shifted to another ward. 4 children could not be saved. Reacting to the incident, Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan said, "The incident of fire in the Children's Ward of Kamla Nehru Hospital, Bhopal, is sad. The rescue operation was swift. A high-level inquiry has been ordered into the incident. The investigation will be done by ACS Public Health and Medical Education, Mohammad Suleiman." The winter session of the Parliament will be held from November 29th till December 23rd. The Cabinet Committee on Parliamentary Affairs, which met on Monday, has approved these dates and sent a recommendation to the President to call the session. The 25-day-long session will have 19 sittings and will be held with all COVID-19 protocols like the previous sessions held over the past 1.5 years. Due to the pandemic, there was no winter session in 2020, while the monsoon session, scheduled to be held from September 14 to October 1st, was adjourned sine die on September 23rd on account of COVID-19.